I'm assuming he's there. So, did you get enough rest? I've written a confidential letter from the Police Parliament for the Queen. Can I read it? I don't know that I trust either party involved. We've a mission to give you, Calfield's most trustworthy hero. Back to Sylvia again. We can't fly sky balloons here, so you will go there through the Sylvia vicinity this time. You will be passing some staggering views, but you shouldn't be distracted by such things. Oh, we're finally going through Lemuria. You need to make sure if the pass is safe for... I totally said pass. It totally says path. It's safe for our soldiers to pass, and see if there are any areas on the way where enemies could lie in ambush. How about the whole friggin' forest? How's that sound to you? Act on your best behaviour so that acres do not grow suspicious about you. What do they have to grow suspicious about? I'm not spying on them for you, no matter what you seem to think. And please them by satisfying the needs to earn their full trust. That way, you'll have no trouble investigating all the areas later on. After all, that's what you were best at. Do you follow what I'm saying? And if I choose not to, bruh, can I kill you here and now? You're probably one of those corrupt officials on the Cully's Parliament. By the way, the Merchant Guild of my Encarosia family will soon start trading with Sylvia as well. We'll be using the path you secure in this mission, but rumour has it there are a bunch of gargoyles on a rampage around there. Well, you're not wrong. I want you to go there and teach them a lesson or two so that my Merchant's Guild carriage can come and go safely. You know, it seems really weird that you start with polys and then you end up with culks. Like, we seem to be going backwards in the difficulty scheme of things. Whatever. Defeat 2 rock gargoyles and 8 baby rock gargoyles. Sorry, Vesper. I'm uncoordinated at best, you know this. We may have to auto-travel while I drink some Pepsi Max. And up, we did just fine. Actually, I will get you to auto-travel. How far are we through this? Oh, oh, it's this one here. Sorry, just because it said 0, I was completely thrown, but no. So there's 45 left, which means we've done 45 quests, because it was 90, so we've done it officially half. Oh my god, it's taken forever. Half of the plotline already for Sylvia. Yeah, so we're going to Lemuria. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. No, the griffins. No. Okay, we're going to do Narkbrishka again. We already did him in part 1. Oh, wait, you don't go to a wisdom tree till there? You go like via the paddock and then back out? That's weird. Good, we get to find out more about Catherine, which is fantastic. Back to old wisdom. For some reason we get to speak to Orwin. What's she doing in Sylvia? That's unusual. And, oh! Yes, it is a poorly governed place, or no, the elite forces hold... Oh! That conquering Sylvia is an easy task. The conquering Sylvia is a difficult task. Gee! I think I know which one I'm gonna pick already. But, wow. So, I mean, they finally have a crossroad, but it's interesting. Oh, fuck me. Shit, I didn't realize I was gonna get this so quickly. The crossroad doesn't come until the very end. Okay, I'm good now. No, not the horse, motherfucker. Wrong button. Actually, no, right button, but like, wrong weapon. Okay. I don't have to kill this dude, but... Oh, I do. Oh, okay, I do have to kill one of you then. I didn't realise. Oh well, we may as well loot these people. Things, creatures, whatever. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? No. A bit of this. Ooh, there is such a feast to be had up here. You think I'm scared of you, bruh? Think again. Finished? We finished. Bye! I do not need to continue killing you. Oh shit. I hit the wrong button. Don't mind me. Put it away, would ya? So we have to go back to Trent now? What? We couldn't just move on. Oh no, we're not. We're going into Kama Sylvia. Yay! Are we going to the Memorial Guard Post? To meet the people I literally just met a couple days ago. Oh, yeah, I am. Awesome. Hi. You must be Xiaofei, the delegate of Calphion. A royal order was issued to allow a free passage for you. I'm still curious about what Darfak Castilian wrote in the letter that he's given to Berlina. I don't know why you're taking the difficult path of going through the land route, though. The sky balloon will take you directly to the capital. Anyway, I'll let you through. Lemore Guard Post. This is Lemore Guard Post. We are in charge of guarding the border of Kama Sylvia. There are many threats on the way, but if you follow the main path, you'll be able to get to Grana, the capital of Kama Sylvia. But before that, you have to meet Captain Nashalan first. Sure, will do. Just let me find a nice central position to leave my steed. By the exit should be fine. Okay, and let's go meet this woman again. What? Even though we literally just spoke to her a few days ago. Oh, this is what I get for redoing things. At least we know where she is. Ugh.
From here,
I heard there's a delegate of Calphion who looked around the northern forest in Grana, the capital of Kama Sylvia. And I believe that confidential letter from Khalees Pal into your hand must hold the future for both countries. Indeed it does. Power of spirits. You've probably seen many spirits from the northern forests. Originally, there were a lot more spirits in Kama Sylvia. The power to sustain Kama Sylvia flows from the Kama Sylv tree, and the foundation of the power is all of the spirits' power. But Kama Sylv lost its light when it was burned earlier, and there were so many spirits who were either sacrificed or disappointed and left during the conflict of our sisters. I'm sure you've seen a lot of Ganels communicating with griffins or fairies while you were travelling our land. How do they get along with the ferocious wild animals? It's all thanks to the spirits that have protected this forest since the very beginning. Oh, fairies must be hungry around this time. Would you like to communicate with them, but the meat I gave you? No, not really. If you give them the option.
What about
but sure. Oh, yeah, fence. Shit, sorry lady. Hello, fairy. Take that. Bit of weasel meat. He hesitates a bit, but soon eats it gladly. He looks happy. Ah, how adorable. A new farina? It seems she likes you like her family now. Jesus, you're easy. It would feel good if you could ride on it. Real easy, apparently. Why are they doing log missions for guild missions? Why do people like cutting down logs so much? Wouldn't it be better to do like rough stone missions, because at least you can use it on Node War? If all the spirits disappear, fairies will leave at the end. Then this land will not be so different from any of the other countries. What, you think fairies are the only difference between the countries? Wow. If we could only restore Kama Sylv's light, shouldn't you have been trying this for the last 8 years? Then the spirits would all return and the forests would be vibrant again. The language of the spirits. You know, thus far, all I've seen is war and people trying to tell me that I have to educate myself about this country, but not actually tell me anything I need to know, and then try to kick me out. I've yet to see anybody attempting to restore the light of the Kama Sylv, you know? If you're going to follow Kama Sylvia's forest path to the capital, why not stop by strawberry fields for refreshment on the way? There are strawberry fields? Where? Oh, in the mountains. Right, hence why there's the altar of Trey. Okay, I see. Yep, the Ferretta Hamlet. Yep. There's Viferetta Hamlet not so far from there. He told me to come to the hamlet because it's strawberry season now. Oh, you'll see Mr. Non Federer's there too in Mr. Feretta's hamlet. He used to be priest of Grana, but he works in the hamlet nowadays. He once worked with the chosen princesses who could hear the language of the ancient spirits, recording and interpreting the language of the spirits they hear. But sadly, the priests who studied language of the spirits were all banished by Queen Amelia. Why? At that time, extermination of the Vidir was the only priority for her. But the spirit's language was, in fact, the very source of our power. I don't understand. Is she trying to insinuate that the ancient language is the language of the Vidir, but isn't it the language of everybody? With that power, Kamasilv would have been restored already by now. Sorry, I talk too much. Off you go. You'll like it there. Actually, you know, you're probably the most informative person I've met thus far. If you could just continue on being so useful. Oops, oops, oops. Through. And around. Grab Vespa. So we no longer talk to the blacksmith lady, which is great because I always found that freaking weird that we're chatting to a blacksmith. Weird. And now we need to go up the mountain. I've only been there once. Actually twice, because I think you had to find a girl, the missing child or whatever, and come back. Totally missed the mountain path. Maybe I shouldn't go quite so fast, unless I'm on a straight. Maybe I shouldn't at all, considering it's a freaking mountain. Hey. Here it is. Oh, that's right. And I can't get knowledge on that person without befriending somebody else or something of that sort. Goodbye. Oh, it's you. You're the famous delegate of Calcium. How does everybody know who I am? Like, do they have heralds or whatever just going about the country going, delegate of Calcium in the area, looks like a tall broad? Like, I don't know. The trade between Carfion and Kamasilvia will begin soon, I heard. Soon the day will come when all those sweet Veretta strawberries turn into gold. What? Grana Priest? What are you taking me for? Ha! That Narshalan is talking about some really old days. She seems to want me to go back to Grana and help the Queen. Oh, he's the priest. I don't think I clicked on about that. Okay. But you see, I'm so happy right now. Yeah, but the Kamasilv tree. Honor and power, those are just a bunch of nonsense. There's nothing like sweet strawberries and fresh gold bars. Besides, I was literally sacked without notice back then. I was humiliated. Take it up with Amelia. I'm pretty sure she's dead.
And came all the way here.
I just realized I can use my arrows. I had no idea. As soon as Amelia or Nep, that's why I keep using my mouse. Ha! Became the queen. She kicked out all the Kamasilv priests and priestesses. She sounds like an absolute tool. Of course, it's a good thing that my head was spared. Ha ha ha. Well, according to the official announcement, it says, instead of focusing on the uncertain Kamasilv restoration... Oh, she completely ignored it. Wow. If she's not dead, do I have permission to kill her? In order to put top priority on the imminent Vidir extermination campaign and to concentrate the nation's strength on the military faction, the Kamasilv Priest Council was disbanded. But I think there was more reason for it. Well, I was so happy at the time that I was ending my troubled life in the capital. You didn't like living in the capital? Why? I came out of there in an instant. I might have gotten the Black Flower if I stayed any longer. Besides, Her Majesty doesn't need my assistance anymore, does she? There's this Luthragon elder right beside her, aiding the throne. I heard that the elder lost his memory, but he's strangely savvy about the language of the ancient spirits. Doesn't he sound like a man who'd be so much more helpful than a lousy priest like me? I don't actually know who you're talking about, but okay. So I think they can revive the Song of Spirits in no time. They've been trying for 8 years. Then it will restore the light of Kamasilv and it will solve everything. Oh, by the way, have you been up to the Valterra Mountains? Segue? Sure. Can you go to the guy called Milford at the altar up the mountain and tell him the strawberry flower laden with Valterra's breath has bloomed? How is this relevant to anything? Come horse, let's go meet this rando. Even though we're supposed to be like, I actually don't even know what we're supposed to be doing because the Queen certainly hasn't set us on the mission of healing the Kamasilv tree. No one else seems fit to give me an actual decent mission, but I'm sure we have many an important thing to do other than this. Turn. Turn. Nice work, Vespa. Milford. The strawberry flower laden with Valterra's breath has bloomed? Thanks. Is that like a code or is it literally a strawberry flower laden with Valterra's breath? By the way, since your first time here at the altar of training. Oh no, please don't make me do this thing where you've got to protect the pillars and kill the creatures, because I needed help last time I did that. And that was a side quest last time, by the way. Ha! Looks like it's optional. Good. Oh, my arrows no longer want to work. Ah! S as opposed to down. My bad. This is a hall of trials protected by the ancient spirit Valtara, where the descendants of Sylvia prove their strength and get recognized as saints. Valtara, who wanted to be stronger and nobler than anyone else. He eventually formed himself as gargantuan mountains and fell into Mother Nature's arms. This altar claims to stand for the Valtara spirit's will. Here you'll be going through the most severe test. Unfortunately, not everyone can take the test of the altar. Only those blessed by the spirits can prove their courage. Sorry, it must be a long way for you to go. A long way to go for you, whatever. Perhaps I took up too much time. Can you tell Norm Federer's thank you for me? Ha! I could do it if I wanted to, bruh. But I don't, because I need help. Although, to be fair, I'm sure my stats are better than what my witch had. Although, maybe they aren't. Oof. That hurts. And no one's told me about these pretty music spirits. See, I got told about that last time I was doing the Kama Sylvia plotline, yet no one seemed fit to tell me about them, have they? I just feel like I'm missing so much of the lore. This time, compared to last time.
If only I could
How does it
improve
feel to
my
witness
spirit
Valtara's
sapling.
spirit's
Lots of
greatness? I
traders would
saw
come here.
nothing, but sure. Doesn't it just make you feel strong? Or do you mean the mountain? There's another interesting story to tell you. Valtara had a friend whose personality was the exact opposite of his. Okiara, the ancient spirit who always wanted to be gentler and humbler than anyone. She wanted to be lower than anyone else, so she became a flowing river and was held in the arms of Mother Nature.
You already heard about Spirit Sapling and came all the way here?
I love the stories of these ancient spirits. Whenever an outsider comes, I always tell them the stories. When the song of the three oldest spirits dances in the gentle breeze, the light of Kama Sylv may live once more. Blimey, isn't that just so romantic? But now, it is all but impossible to hope for. On the day when Kama Sylv was burned and the Queen's madness shook the entire forest, the third ancient spirit, Nark, went in league with the Ahib and left the forest. Because of this, the Mansham, who served him as a god, completely lost reason. The Cockaganels, who had always thought they'd be with the spirits, only then did they notice that Nark was gone. I think it served them right, to be honest. Soon, Kama Sylvia will be the land deprived of all blessings of the goddess. The musical spirits and the tooth fairies will become nothing more than a fairy tale. However, I'm not saying there is no hope at all for reviving Kama Sylv's light. It is known that Atenus, the spirit of abundance, whispered about the secret only to Canel's youngest princess, Catherine Ornette. Hence why we are following Catherine's storyline, I believe. But Princess Catherine was killed, by the hands of the Ahib because of that. They say the princess's journal with the record is sealed with magic, so no one can read it now. Well, who has the journal? Do you at least know that? Perhaps I talk too much. It must have been a really long time since I last met an outsider. You said you were going to Grana, right? Then you'll be passing the Atenus Pond on the way. Why don't you meet Erfianso there and receive her blessing? I will do so with joy because I like the pond. The pond is delightful. Let's go, Vespa. Let's go look at the pretty ladies again, with the pretty lights and the pretty pond and the pretty singing. It's all just very pretty. Oh shit. I'm pretty sure I once plunged right off that cliff. Oh. Shit. I was trying to avoid the spider crab things. Hey-ho. Hi ladies, can you sing me pretty songs again? Why are there two people here? Are you guys like fishing here? If so, it's a bloody strange place to do it. You're doing, yep, you're both fishing. Okay. If that strikes it, you do know this is a safe zone? I don't think it's a safe zone. Last time I got to speak with Mary, but this time I get to speak directly with Erfianzo. May we go up the quiet hill every night where the moon would be ever glowing, and then may we enter the nest of the spirits into thy arms. May we walk along the path of the forest where we would make friends with twigs and branches of the trees, and at the end of our weary journey, may we sleep in the nest of the spirits there into thy arms. May the warmth of Camasilve put her arms around me and thou, and there we may rest in the nest of the spirits. Listen closely. 'Tis the last tune of Atenus, the spirit of abundance, who has now returned to Mother Nature. What happened to it? The sacrifice of Atenus. The Atenus spirit is nowhere to be seen anymore. Atenus willingly sacrificed herself for the sake of Camasilve's light. Although it didn't go the way she wanted to, we are always praising the will of the Atenus spirit here. Blessed are those who visit here following her unconditional kindness. I see a lot of people visiting here today. There's someone here who's been following you. Right over there. Who is it? Where are we going? This way. This way? Oh, and you stalker? Oh shit, sorry. Can I join you? I mean, this still looks really creepy because I forget that I'm actually significantly larger than you, which is really weird because you're always like the biggest in the world. An upbeat humming. What is Owen doing here? I see you've become a celebrity around Camasilvia lately. Yeah, you should ask about me at the Acre guard post. I was surprised to hear that you actually accepted to work as a delegate of Calphion. It wasn't so much a request as it was a demand, so, you know, refusal kind of wasn't on the table. The other day, people on Calphion Street were buzzing about something, so I took a look. I noticed at a glance that there were products smuggled in from Camasilvia. And then I heard about you. Camasilvia, it's a place where I'm deeply connected to as well. Why? 'Cause you're an archer? Grandma Diego said this is my father's land. Okay, that doesn't wholly surprise me given how you look. You know, height as well. Yeah, I've never seen my father before, but... Interesting. Is this the first we've ever gotten of Owen's heritage? The dim past. I'd be happier if it was Aiden speaking to me, but whatever. I always had a hard time because of how different I looked compared to others. Yet this was a place where I met people who had ears which looked similar to mine. Oh, yeah, okay, I guess you do have those kinds of ears. It's usually hidden by your hair, so I hadn't really taken much notice. Or had I? I don't remember. I just treated you like Orwin. Yep, and it was a vibrant place filled with the chattering of spirits. My first impression of Camasilvia was that it was a very exciting and cozy place. However, the feeling didn't last long. I did not really feel welcomed by the Gannells. They weren't so obvious about it, but they would gossip about me from time to time. Still, there was one who welcomed me. You knew Princess Catherine? What? Okay, she welcomed me with all her heart. The adventurous princess always told me stories of the Root Realm. Yet I must add that it was actually Catherine who sent me out of Camasilvia later on. Do you know where the journal is? I still cannot figure out why she had to do that. I pleaded to Priestess Heroine when she took me outside, but the border was quickly closed, so I couldn't go back. But recently, I heard there will soon be trading between Camasilvia and Calphion. Well, now I am able to protect myself, and here I meet you again, back at a place I longed to be at. Catherine once told me about the Atenus spirit here, too. Before the Atenus spirit left, it whispered something to Princess Catherine. Was it the song? Nark has never abandoned us, so don't hate Nark too much. Perhaps it's part of a fairy tale like a story of the Root Realm. Well, I'm going to rest a little more longer. And then leave to Cudgel Forest soon. There's this Jeremo, the boss of the poachers here. I'll go meet him and ask him about the information on the ancient relics hidden in this land. Dear Siafe, I hope we can meet again. Why don't we just go together? A boss of the Camasilvia poachers? Why don't we meet this guy first? Poachers often leak interesting information, don't they? I'm sure we'll get into a lot of trouble if the Gannells find out. But let's go talk to him first, and if he's not worth our time, we'll take him and hand him over for our bounty. Wow, you're so cutthroat, Black Spirit. Xarka's up. Have fun, guys. My guild was talking about going to Xarka. It's too far away for me to even bother. And it's not like I can just take V down there because Siafe has all of V's gear. Come, Vespa. I don't really know where this poacher is. Where is this poacher at? Just in the middle of the pathway? Okay. God, I did not see that. You're up? How the frick am I supposed to get up? What? Am I supposed to just be climbing? What nonsense is this? I guess? I don't really see how I'm going to get the final bit up. Jesus. Hello? Just don't you dare touch my horse or I swear to God, Salamander. It's going to be on. No! Surely there's another way to get up this goddamn mountain. This is ridiculous. How are you still attacking me? Okay, well that was kind of lame. What's up here, by the way? I don't think I've ever been up here. Yo, I haven't. All of this land I don't really have mapped out. Is there like a node I can get? Or is there literally just nothing here? Hi.
Hey, did you come for the money? Or did you come for blood?
Neither. Though the money if I had to choose between the two. There are only two outcomes for those who meet me. Either we get along, or you end up with a bullet going through your heart. Well, lovely. I don't think you'll end up with a bullet going through your heart. Not just yet, at least. How did you hear about me? Funnily enough, from
I can see
Orwin.
marks of passionate
A
hunting.
poacher's suggestion.
If it were me,
Perfect
my
timing.
clothes
I just
would be
needed a
much
hand.
cleaner.
I recently obtained some pretty interesting piece of information. You have a confusion there with some of your tenses. For a Calphionian like you're from Calphion, okay. It might be some useless information, but I hear the pointy-eared folks are awfully sensitive to the name Ahib. You're from Calphion too, aren't you? Why does everybody say I'm from Calphion? I'm not from Calphion. Bring me the big horn salamander alive and I'll tell you more about it. Make sure you don't kill it, not even a scratch. I'm going to sell it for a very high price. How do you catch it alive, you ask? That's exactly what I was bloody going to ask. Well, these salamanders are known for their picky eating habits. Listen, there's a little girl named Friella down there. Steal the mouse from the girl. It's a pet mouse, so it's well fed and plump. We're going to get the mouse killed, yippee. How do you steal it? You're going to figure that out for yourself. You'll need that mouse as the bait. The salamanders love those things. Oh,
Money
this is
the
horrible.
best. Something the canals never.
Oh wait, this way? Where is she? Those are the salamanders, but where is she? You said from no manager? From Kajul, is it? Do you know how hard it was to get up on this goddamn mountain, and now you want me to go back down? Sheesh. Friella. I want your little mousey mouse. Begrudgingly, I really don't want to kill the poor thing, but hey. Unfortunately, this is the way life goes. Okay, well this is going to be great. Stealing from a child when I'm freaking massive. God, I can't see shit. I think I'm stealing from her. I can't really tell. Okay, so crouching makes no, never mind.
Oh.
How the frick are you supposed to steal from her when everybody's watching? Oops. Shit, I just waved at her.
I could fly anywhere, but don't worry. I won't leave you
God, how are you
behind.
supposed to see anything in this joint? How are you supposed to steal? Go behind Friella, use steal to get a pet mouse, and use it as bait. You can see me coming a mile away. How am I supposed to do this? This is so silly. How do you not see me? Oh, all I seem to be getting from her is money. I don't want your money. Can I give you your money back? Hey, we got the mouse. And use it as your bait. Wait, that was the mouse, wasn't it? It's not just some rando. Yeah, okay. So now we gotta figure out how to get back up top.